Hello everyone and welcome back to San Andreas. Now don't mind the 4:3 aspect ratio here, this is from the earlier recordings where I had just finished doing the paramedic missions, which is why we are currently in an ambulance.
Safe to assume that paramedic missions work the same as basically any other game of this genre?
Yeah, they are the exact same as in Vice City, so I didn't bother showing this off. Now the reward this time is a boost to your health bar, so as you could see there, my health bar was like a whole lot bigger than it was in the first video. Also, we just bought a house, or an apartment in this case.
Man, you make it look so easy to buy property.
Yeah, wish it was that easy. And yeah, the safe houses in San Andreas, they have a couple of different preset interiors. There was apparently some plans in the early development phase to add a furniture purchasing option, but that did not make it past the concept stage. So there's barely any data of that left in the final code. So we just have the presets. But now that we got that out of the way, let's go do something a little bit different. And in order to do that, we are going to be heading to Roboy's Food Mart, I think it was called. Yeah, there it is. For the first side mission of today's episode. Today is gonna be all side missions. So here's the courier side mission.
The what now? The drop-off Coronas? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, it'll make sense. There's one now.
I don't think I'd call that a Corona.
Ah, well, whatever. But yeah, this is basically the pizza delivery minigame from Vice City. It's got a couple of changes. Of course, we are on a bicycle this time around, and we can also pick up the packages that we actually miss, that don't hit the quote-unquote Coronas.
Oh, so you don't just rapid-fire packages then?
Not this time, no, unless you want to.
But it seems like you only have so many, like, just enough to actually deliver.
Yeah, we have a couple of surplus ones. So we'll just head back to the mart and get our payment. There's a few levels, I think there's like 5 or 6 levels of this.
Have a good one, okay?
And of course each level has more stuff to deliver. So here, like, I totally hit that. I absolutely hit that. So let's try this again, shall we? There we go. First try. Yeah, the hitboxes can be a little bit wonky at times, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
It kinda sucks that the timer ticks down even when you've delivered or made all your deliveries and you just have to get back to the shop.
Well, I guess your boss gets mad if you don't return on time.
I guess.
But yeah, this is the final level, which involves, well, basically biking all around the city here. So we have some on the west coast as well as the east coast, as well as up north there. So we have 10 minutes to do this.
Go, CJ, go!
We have maxed out bike skill, so we should be fine.
I would hope so after all this biking around town. Ooh, geez.
Try not to run into a car. Also, for some reason, we are actually losing muscle while doing this. I don't think that is how that works, but oh well.
Yeah, that seems bizarre because you are building muscle by doing this.
It's probably because we haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, that's important.
Last one of the targets in the middle of nowhere, so...
Who the fuck are we delivering to?
I don't know what is in these boxes and I don't know who they're going to, but never mind. So now we just need to... Here I'm just trying to figure out an optimal route. But I think we'll just I think I checked if we could like go around the downtown area, sort of take the northern road, but I think this is just faster to go through Idlewood and such.
Did I see a rollerblader and a speedo out of the corner of my eye?
I think you might have.
Did we end up in like Bob's Burgers? What happened?
So we have plenty of time to do this. This is not a particularly difficult side mission.
Yeah, I think as long as you, it seems like as long as you know the general lay of the land, like you'll make it by with enough time to spare. Like you got 2.5 minutes left out of 10.
Yeah, this city is small enough that 2.5 minutes is quite a lot of time. But of course we do have to be careful about the cars here, because they can screw you up like that. Thanks, that helped.
Signal before you turn, buddy.
At least we didn't fall off. Nobody in this game uses turn signals. They hadn't invented them yet, apparently.
At least do the hand signals then. Come on, respect your fellow bikers.
These guys don't respect anyone, but who cares about that, because we have now unlocked the food mart as an asset, which means we can now collect a maximum profit of $2,000.
Wait. By being the shop's delivery boy, you now own the shop?
Yeah, that's a career path. That's how that works.
I'll say, damn.
So the next one you can probably guess.
Oh boy.
So yeah, the taxi side missions have been in these games since GTA 3, but we didn't actually do them in the previous LPs because I just couldn't really be bothered with that. The rewards weren't really worth it, but since we are actually going for 100% this time, I kinda have no option. Plus I also want to show off the rewards from this, because somebody in the GTA 3 and Vice City thread did mention that they wanted to see the rewards in the Vice City version of this minigame, which is the same here. So let's just get to it.
Get the hell on, man.
So yeah, this is basically Crazy Taxi, but with really narrow roads, really stupid traffic, and yeah, that's about it.
And the soundtrack isn't as good.
I mean, the soundtrack is pretty good. We don't have the Offspring or Bad Religion, but
I'm mostly griping about the lack of the Offspring.
And yeah, if you go fast enough, you'll get a bigger tip. I think if you take too much time, the fares or the client might actually leave the car, but I've never actually had that happen, so you do have some time.
Do you get a better tip if you do crazy stunts while driving?
I wish, but no, we can't do the crazy hop or the crazy drift and what have you.
What kind of crazy taxi ripoff is this?
The crazy hop would be quite useful. So yeah, just show off the first couple of fares here to gotta get the idea. The profits aren't anything mind-blowing, especially early on. But you do end up making much longer trips as this thing goes on, and we have to get 50 fares in total. Not consecutive ones, because that would be literally impossible.
I was gonna say,
CJ
like,
would starve to death.
I was gonna say, that sounds really hard. But it's good that it's just cumulative.
Yeah, it would be impossible because CJ will start to, well, starve to death after about 29 of these. So
Here's some extra. Go on, get high.
also here's some great fare placement.
Buddy, what are you doing over there?
What the? Is there a problem with you on top?
We don't actually need to pick up this guy, we could just drive around and pick up someone else, but I was just going to get this guy out of spite.
Buddy, go to the street if you want the taxi ride.
So here we have some slight issues with pathfinding. But that ended up working somehow. So that was fun. I don't know what it is with these games and the placement in some of these side missions, like we saw in Vice City with the ambulance.
Like it works good enough to get past QA, but when you start thinking about it,
Yeah, CJ's now getting hungry and starting to lose energy. So we have to kinda wrap this one up and go grab a bite and then continue. So yeah, you were saying?
I was gonna say, when you start thinking about like the finer details of like how everything is placed, things start kind of falling apart.
So since I was in this neighborhood here, I figured I'd just buy another house. This one sadly doesn't have a garage. But it does have a save point, so that's fine. It's also right in the middle of Ballas territory, so we might want to be a bit careful.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Especially later on. So yeah, here's this interior. It's not quite as nice, but
Is
it could
that
be worse.
Is the washing machine in the kitchen there?
Yeah, I noticed that earlier, and I was planning to ask if that was a thing that people did in the US, but apparently not.
Actually, wait, I may have seen a couple of houses or condos that have washing machines in their kitchen like that. Not like where you'd find a dishwasher, mind you, but you know, when you've got like 4 rooms and a 1,000 square foot property, you might as well put it somewhere, and I guess they decided the kitchen was it.
Where else are you gonna put it, because the bathroom was really small?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the balls are kinda getting in our face, but they're not doing anything right now. So let's just continue.
I want to get there before my nails dry.
So 10 green bottles is the local bar near Grove Street. So that should be easy to get to at least. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. No, we're not. Thanks, buddy. That went well. And yeah, I also switched to the slightly more zoomed out camera angle because it's kinda useful to see what is around you. Also, that client just jumped right out. But that's okay because we have finished this, and now all of our taxis have nitro, but not only that. Because we can also hop now.
Oh, hell yeah! But only the taxis?
We have the crazy hop. Yeah, all taxis have this, yeah. This was probably not the optimal place to show off the nitro. But yeah, we have that now.
Oh my god, the screen blur is so intense.
It's pretty intense, I don't particularly like that.
And then it just stops immediately when you kill the nitro.
Yeah, it does get pretty intense even when you're just driving fast. In general, but it's even bigger when, of course, you are using the nitros. So now we got that out of the way. You might have noticed we drove past this skate park. Sadly, we cannot get on a skateboard. That was also planned for the game, but cut. So instead, we'll do something a little bit different if we can ever find the thing. There we go.
Ah, yes, BMX.
Yep. Carl Johnson's Pro BMX. So yeah, this is just a basic checkpoint race here.
At least it's not...
Also, that hurry up music was also a sped up version of the theme of the Crash Cops, which we heard in the intro. I'll actually splice that in after this, so you can kinda hear it.
I was gonna say, at least this isn't CJ's BMXXX.
Well, it can be if you wanted to. You could dress as a gimp. Or something. There's plenty of silly outfits you can wear in this game. But yeah, we can kind of cheese this at this point because we can just bunny hop like an insane amount.
Right,
an insane height.
Because of all your bike skill, right?
Yeah. Apparently we have become Spider-Man as well, so that helps.
I mean, I think I'd argue that if you have the ability to bunny hop like that, it's not really cheesing so much as it is leveraging your natural talents at the bicycle.
Well, I guess you could say that as well. That one there is really annoying to get.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure your natural talents will ever make you, be able to maneuver that jump.
Yeah, you kind of have to get the momentum from the other side of the half pipe, and not like that, and not like this either.
Good job, CJ. Do you have to be on the bike to cross a checkpoint?
You do, yeah. You can
Okay.
also cheat by basically parking next to a checkpoint and then hitting it right as the timer hits 0. Because then the game thinks you have actually completed it.
That seems bizarre.
Yeah, it's a bug. But we're not doing that. That's for busters. CJ's not a buster, no matter what Ryder says. Alright, so now we only have this one last one, I think. Nah, not quite.
You tried, CJ. You tried.
It was worth a shot.
Well, you got a minute to figure this out.
I do. But yeah, this is not great because you kind of have to be really precise and also make complex physics equations in your head basically to figure out how to actually approach this thing. And of course now the ballas are here and this is all going to hell.
Wallace, please. We're just trying to do cool, sick tricks.
We're trying to do cool sick tricks in their territory and... Come on, no! God damn it.
Oh, that one looked painful.
So yeah, we did not do so well on this first attempt.
Oh, you actually made it onto the other side, though.
Yeah,
Yo, mama. Have you ever tried kava?
Raise up out of here, Apples. Raise up.
See you. Come on, get out.
alright, so that didn't go so well. Let's try that again, but first let's just listen to the cop music once.
Where Snitch Jack?
It's the same, right?
Yeah,
Just a
I
little
can
bit
hear
sped
it.
up in this.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I think that is a nice touch. So yeah, let's just try to figure this out. Come on, CJ.
Oh. Come on. Yeah.
Thank you, physics. If I had a rocket launcher, I would fire it at this bike right now. But sadly I don't, so we're just gonna have to go on. But yeah, I'm glad that is over with.
I'm going to be late.
There's another checkpoint race later on in the... or a checkpoint challenge later on in the game. It's not quite as annoying, I don't think.
Is it also on bike?
It's on a motorcycle, yeah. On a super bike.
Close enough. Okay, so we're putting out fires now?
Yes, we are. So this is another mission we didn't show off in the previous games because it wasn't really all that useful. But this game actually does have some fire hazards in the missions and stuff, so being completely fireproof is actually gonna be useful. And of course we are doing 100%, so even if I didn't want to do this, well, I would still have to do it. So, let's go. But this is honestly pretty fun and doesn't take too long either, so it's probably my favorite of the emergency vehicle missions. So yeah, sometimes it's just a burning car somewhere.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So, as usual, we need to get to level 12 at this, but that really doesn't take very long. It's like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe.
Hey, you baller blocking Mark.
So yeah, usually the cars have people in them and we have to put them out as well.
Oh no.
And when we hose them down, they just kind of fly all over the place and it's kind of silly.
Well, yeah, you're blasting him with a water cannon.
And that guy tried to kill himself apparently, so... Good job.
Does that give you a wanted level if someone like throws himself under your vehicle?
Well, if the cops see it... Also, this is a pretty awkward place to do this, but it seems to work okay, so whatever. I could use the sirens, but I am not because it's kind of annoying to listen to. I do end up turning them on eventually, and the truck was slightly bugging out there for some reason. Guys, please. That car almost ran over one of the people, and that would have been a mission failure if that guy had died, and now he has apparently disappeared inside the wall. Okay, good, he's back. Yeah, the hitbox can be a little bit particular sometimes about actually putting the fire out. So that's a bit annoying. Okay, so now we have the sirens actually on, so the traffic should theoretically get out of our way. Let's see if they actually do. That guy did a great job getting out of the way.
Yeah, for a certain sense of getting out of the way, it did work.
I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, here's the final level. And we will put that out eventually. Hello there, Bolas. Nothing going on here. But yeah, that is another nice payment. And that takes care of all the side missions we can do right now, so next time we shall go back to the plot.
Alright.